Hi guys, welcome back. We have a 2015 Opel Corsa here. Girl said that her check engine light is on. Car's running. That's cool. Car's actually going with about, gosh, maybe an hour. The first thing you can see up here is that there is no registering of the coolant temperature. Went in with the mahal, and I'm just going to show you fault codes. Engine coolant temperature below threshold regulating, below thermostat regulating temperature. P0128. The parameters. Not that I'm just going to show. We have desired engine coolant temperature sitting there. Engine coolant, the actual coolant temperature is 42 degrees. As I said there, I've been running with a good while. I'm actually bringing up my RPMs at this point in time. It doesn't go above that, like 40, 42, 43, 40 odd. It's about half what it should be. And it's running a bit erratic because of it. That's me at 2,500 RPM. Okay. Anyway, what we're going to verify here is that is true and correct. 45 degrees you see in there now, and I can't get it any higher than 44, 45 degrees. I'm going to get thermal imaging camera and show, without using any fancy stuff, if I just feel, well, number one, you can see the fan is running. Number two, the coolant is cold. Okay? So I can feel it with my hand that the coolant is cold. I'm going to try and get you a little look at this. So at the thermostat housing here, again the glare, it's reading 36 degrees here. Click over. I'm going to go at the top water hose. Top water hose registered saying 34, 35 degrees. Someone would say, hey, sure, that's happening because the rad fan is going. Really, the thermostat should be able to regulate this temperature. Even if the fan is going, it should be able to close and regulate the temperature a bit higher than 35 degrees. We could have a cooling temperature sensor at our failing, but in the easy terms, that's the thermostat housing. What's stuck inside it? The cooling temperature sensor. What I'm suggesting is that they're happening to this is not that we have a cooling temperature sensor at the failing. I'm suggesting that the thermostat is stuck open. It's my diagnosis anyway, and that the coolant is circulating all the time, staying below what it should be. It's after triggering, because it's lower, it's after triggering that fault code. Once the ECM or the engine ECU saw that fault code, it's going into fail-safe mode, which is i.e. This thing could be hot or cold, and I'm getting the wrong readings back from it. So it triggers the fan. Even if you cut a wire going onto the cooling temperature sensor, it will trigger a fan to run on most wagons nowadays. So I'm deeming the thermostat being faulty in this car. And when I buy the thermostat, part of that housing, and I get the cooling temperature sensor. So lucky we'll have two of them done. Quite simple, quite easy. But the reason or the way we're verifying is looking at our live data, looking at our fault codes, getting it some form, even our hand, and verifying that we have hot, cold. It's too cold for a yoke is running with an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours at 1800 revs, whatever I had the throttle revved up at or wedged in at. So simple enough, thermostat, just to verify coolant flowing, live data is changing. Okay, hope it's somebody good, someone lads. So I'm suggesting that the newer Corsas thermostat fail them relatively often. I'll do a follow-up and I'll show you what it looks like when I take it out. This is the thermostat that has been changed, and just to show, I can actually blow through it, okay? Okay guys, I'm after replacing the thermostat and I'm just having a little fast. It's only at the start now, relatively cold, car is cold, no heat in the engine as of yet. The first thing I'm seeing is that I'm starting now, I didn't clear fault codes, so you can see that I still have a fault code flashing there. Looking at date just to see what's going to happen, but the first thing I do notice is that we're after braking the 45 or 40, whatever it was, degrees. We usually fill the cooling systems via a little suction, I don't know what you'd even call it, suction thing, where it sits on top of the reservoir and it sucks out any air pockets are in the cooling system, and then you turn a little tap and it draws in the coolant from a reservoir. But generally you don't have air pockets, but I hear a little small inside in the heater matrix just inside in the car. It's only small little things that I can hear when I'm sitting inside in the car, getting dark, but I can hear it. And there we go, we're starting to head up. So yeah, showing 61, 64, is it 65, whatever, maybe 65. I'm not concerned about this right now because it is very cold outside and the car is stagnant. So what's happening now is the temperature, the heater circuit is getting warm because the thermostat is closed, and this circuit is blocked in a sense because the thermostat's closed. But this is starting to rise and I'm happy to see that. I couldn't get that over 40 prior, which you'd see with the thermostat when I blow on it. Clear fault codes, going to give it a spin and we'll see where we go from there. We have our little dialy thing is starting to count the bars at this point in time, so we're on the move. Fault code's cleared. As I go for a drive, actually I can see there now she's starting to jump higher, even up to 76 degrees. So anyway guys, yep, classing this as a fix, and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed some bit of it and I hope it's some way helpful. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. And just to point out, lads, that the rad fan is back doing what it's meant to be doing. So the fan is, after running there a second ago, as I said, they're getting dark, but it's after running and cutting out, so it is a fix. Thanks for watching.